And the one and only Holland Perryman has joined us. She has been an intern here at the Pat Conroy Literary Center for, we think, her whole high school week. So 4 years. She's now a senior, and she's going to be a Vanderbilt student next year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited.
It's good to have you. I think I interviewed you when you were just a baby, just a child.
A baby, 14. Right. 14 years old. We've come so far.
Well, we've come so far. And I really want to talk about DAYLO
Yes,
and
ma'am.
what you've done. You're the founder of that. And DAYLO does stand for
Diversity Awareness Youth Literacy Organization.
All right, so let's talk about kind of your vision for that.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
you got it started, and then where, what's going on now.
How it's gone. So I've been, of course, a lifelong reader, and I've been an intern at the Conroy Center, like we said, for a while now. And being an intern here means that I am constantly watching the power of stories. I'm watching people tell their stories, and I'm watching people grow from other people's stories, and I'm watching people learn and, build their empathy and build a community. And as I was watching all of that, I felt the need to pass that on to other people. I felt so fortunate to have been learning from my mentors and learning from the Conroy Center, but there was so many things that I'd learned that I could share with others. If I could figure out how to do that. And one of the things that the Conroy Center does is the March 4th event, which commemorates Pat Conroy's death, but really by celebrating his life and his legacy of education, of conservation, of social justice, of building community. And those events specifically really spurred me to start thinking of this sort of brainchild of how I could pass on what I had learned from that. So when I guess it was really just last year, this time last year, I was 16 and I was at one of our very last March 4th events of that year. And Anika Noni Rose was speaking to us, and she was one of the guest speakers. She's a Disney princess. She's super cool. And she was just calling people to start, doing that work, like start engaging in social justice. If that's something you're interested in, then, get up and start doing something.
Right.
So I started DAYLO, and we are trying to cultivate a love for literature, improve early learning literacy, and build community.
Fantastic. And
Yes, ma'am.
so March the 5th is a very special day because
is.
there is a teddy bear picnic, and it's going to be the Port Royal Farmers Market
Yes, ma'am.
again during the March 4th weekend. So let's get to specifics about the picnic.
So, like I said, one of the goals is to improve early learning literacy.
Yes.
And that's for a whole myriad of reasons. I mean, literacy, it helps with testing, obviously, but it also helps with empathy and communication skills. And it just brings so much joy if you can enjoy reading. So that's kind of our idea behind this, is helping kids in our community to learn to love reading. So what we are doing as volunteers from DAYLO is bringing blankets and picture books, and we're going to be sitting at the farmers market for kids to come join us, and we will read with them. They are free to bring their favorite stuffed animal, but really all they need to bring is themselves, and we are hoping to make it just really fun for them. We'll have snacks. It'll be great. It's completely free. And it's just an opportunity to build those friendships.
And so how many DAYLO volunteers will there be for the children?
So we did do this in November, and we had 60 volunteers.
What?
Insane. 60.
She said 60.
60 high school students
Wow.
showing up on the coldest day of the year at the time.
Yes.
At like 9 a.m. It was crazy.
Oh, and I did not know that. That's amazing.
We had a wonderful turnout from our end, and we had lots of families that came through and brought their kids, but we're hoping that it grows.
Right.
And I am confident that we will have plenty of volunteers. Yes. We don't even need 60 volunteers. It was crazy. But we will have probably 30 to 40 this time. I'm hoping to cap it off around there. And any family can bring their kids. It's really for absolutely anyone.
And you're partnering with a storybook shop out of Bluffton. So
Yes.
talk about how that
Okay, so I want to make sure I get all of this right, because this is actually something that kind of happened upon us. This is a really wonderful partnership that we weren't expecting to get to do. But Sally Sue Levine is the owner of the children's bookstore, Storybook Shop, and she absolutely loves the story Paper Bag Princess. That's an old picture book from like the 80s or 90s, and it's a wonderful story, and she's doing a themed teddy bear picnic around that book. So there'll be photo ops with that, like those characters, and there will be temporary tattoos and crafts, and all of that is happening at the Oyster Factory Park in Bluffton.
Okay, so she'll be doing that on the same day that
Yes.
you're doing the teddy bear picnic? And,
Yes.
Okay.
So
Oh, wow.
I'll clarify. Ours is here in town.
Yeah.
And it's at the Port Royal Farmers Market, and it's going to be from 9 to 12. Hers is going to be in Bluffton it's the Oyster Factory Park, and that's going to be from 1 to 3.
Perfect.
So if you were absolutely insane and you wanted to go to both, you could.
You could do it.
But yes, so it's 2 different events, same day, same idea.
Fantastic. Holland, first of all, congratulations again on your acceptance to Vanderbilt. You'll be an outstanding student. I know Jonathan Howe, he's standing right over there. He's very, very proud of you, and Alicia as well. And thank you for joining us today on North of the Broad. And thank you all for joining us for this edition, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.